Alright folks, welcome back to another Discord League cast. We have Leenath versus Khrytos. Two of the Discord League admins are actually battling each other here. Looks like Leenath is playing Lion this time, not Unicorn. Playing Lion with a Crane Splash. We see two Noble Sacks, two Voice of Honors, one Rival, two Stewards, two Fans, two Katanas. Running the full suite of First Shames, playing two Censures to go along with the Voices. It's no attachment control in this deck here. Really harsh. You know, he's got three holdings too. It's, you know, pretty standard Lion deck. You know, he's playing 42 cards in his Conflict deck and 42 in his Dynasty, so can't really make a, can't really agree with that statement there. But, you know, Lion can still do some crazy things. Playing as Khrytos, he's playing Dragon, playing the fabled copy of Test. This is a exact copy of my deck. It's pretty awesome. I've been testing some other things, but I mean, this is just a really solid base of a deck. Just every part of it is good. Yeah, I've been on Triple Cloud for like 3 weeks now, Shane. Maybe longer. One thing to note is that Khrytos is going to end up putting Rally to the Cause in its row in this matchup. It's a really good tempo hit against Lion. You can turn off for Greater Glory plays. It can just help you win a conflict. Khrytos already starting out well, winning the die roll. So, Khrytos is looking for N10 Master to start. N10 Master is just the best card against Lion. They don't play Cloud the Mind. Pathfinder's Blade kills all their provinces. You know, if Lion hits Shameful Display and you get an Honored N10 Master, it's just pretty unbeatable. Alright, I'm back. We see... Hey, what's up, QQ? We see Leenath have... Yeah, go ahead, Shane. I'll give you a call. Hey, what's up, Dirk? Wait, one sec, you're muted. Just
I gotta jump into the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
let me give you the password. I believe this is it. Let me just double check. Yeah. Pretty usual password. Let's see. So, Leenath chooses not to buy LPB. This signifies that he's looking to go with a charge play. Khrytos plays N10 Master and then gets Passing Fate. And now he's really set up well for a policy debate. Leenath has bid 1 to play on Restoration of Balance. So this is the turn for Khrytos to make a big play here. He needs to worry about Noble Sacrifice with this Venerable Historian, or Gunso triggering it. But he should have no problem defending.
Yeah, with 9 cards in hand, it's likely he's going to have whatever he needs to deal with that. It's all a matter of how many swords pop up. Yeah,
so if I see New Time Master in my opening Dynasty fob, I'm going to hard mulligan for swords.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the triple activation is what he's going for, right?
Well, you only get 2.
Oh, sorry.
three combats, though. 3 combats.
I was thinking 3 combats and the Pathfinder's Blade, just to, the almost as dangerous province lineup.
So, Leenath wants to... If Leenath hits a rally here, it's miserable for him with his Venerable Historian.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is he...
Oh, he hits Feast or Famine. Alright, so if I'm Khrytos here, I defend and I have a policy debate. Before the activation. Hey, what's up, Joe?
Yeah, that's an interesting line because use Neat Master classically, like you go in for fire and then you try to honor and then you come in military, so you possibly could have stopped the political fire if that was the play with the Historian, but because you can't show any fear.
You can. Oh, first action court games. Okay, so this turns Voice of Honor off. Strength 5 to Strength 4. Oh my God, I hate you, Joe.
Yeah. So in terms of what's he losing? The fire ring. It's of some value, but how much does he want to invest in here? If he has, like, obviously a fan or something, but I doubt he'd want to put on an attachment just to use box.
Interesting that Leenath just passed. I guess that's what happens when you draw 1 card. So Khrytos should stand. Depending on how many weapons he has, he should stand. If he only has one weapon, he should just stand and pass and just take favor, and then go through looking for more weapons next turn. If he has multiple weapons, he's good. He's good to stand, attack, and then stand again. Standing with Pathfinder's Blade is obviously the best here. It makes any bad province, like there's 1 province that you want pre-play Pathfinder's Blade for, and then there's 2 that you want to just use. I
mean, it's pretty dangerous to attack here for him because he'll break Feast of Famine on any conflict he tries, right? In that.
Well, yeah, but he has Pathfinder's Blade.
Sorry, that's what I mean. So even if he just has like 2 katanas,
he also
anyway.
Well, I mean, he also has there's also Finger of Jade.
That's true.
Finger of Jade does block for Nita Master.
Yep.
Probably gonna see a political water attack here if I had to guess.
That would be my guess as well.
Hey, thanks.
Dangerous.
Thanks for the bits, Luke.
Outside of a fan to make you break Feast, so.
Grody, he could have only found 1 weapon, so he's gonna try and get 3 conflicts out of Nita Master regardless. I don't mind playing Wanderer here. If you don't have a Pathfinder's Blade, this might be fine. Like if you have Finger of Jade but not Pathfinder's Blade, this is fine, right? So this way you can scout out and see if you hit Shameful Display. So without Pathfinder's Blade, Shameful Display is actually the worst province to hit. This should be a political attack. The way Leenath has played his Bushi, and he's left 2 Fade up, it feels like he has Charge for Greater Glory with the LPV. So if Khrytos does have a policy debate, debating the Master on the Gunso would be ideal. He does hit Feast or Famine. If Leenath buffs his Wanderer and Khrytos has Finger of Jade for Nita Master, then this is perfect.
But I mean, the only possible buff is a fan, right? In this case, or
yeah, it has to be exactly fan. And Leenath has, yeah, he has 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like if he had a fan prior, he would have just played it, you know, to win the conflict.
To win the conflict, yeah.
But you know, he could have been sandbagging it. So there's an assassination on that Wanderer. Does Khrytos have another conflict character? He does not. Alright, so we should see a stand on this Nita Master. Otherwise, Khrytos just got incredibly unlucky. And we'll probably see Lion go break Feast or Famine. Actually, they can break Feast or Famine, or they could go Scout.
Yeah, with 4 cards in hand, and oh no, he hasn't. Already popping the fire.
He would deny Seeker Fate.
Yeah.
You know, he can break Shameful Display.
There's a lot of good opportunities.
You know, hitting Rally would suck because you wouldn't be able to charge, but I mean, flipping it early is good. But we do see a sword come out. So Nisei Master is on strength 7, so even a charged LPV won't be able to bow. I think we'll see a Scout now for sure. Shameful Display is not even that big of a deal to hit. You know, you have 4 cards in hand. I don't know how many buffs you could possibly have. You want to hit Resto so you can draw 5? Yeah, it finds Resto.
That's really nice. Oh, Khrytos didn't defend, so...
Interesting.
Guess there isn't that other sword.
It is Earth, so this isn't that big of a deal. The problem here is that for Greater Glory on this LPV... Actually, it's not even that big of a deal. You just void the LPV.
Yeah, and he has... I mean, like you always say, you want Resto to break as soon as possible, right? You don't want...
I mean, he has Yoruma in play right now, so he could just buy Yoruma 1. Does he have a Fury? If he has a Fury, I might consider spending it here. Make Lion play a card. Yep, there's the Fury. Do we have the Ready for Battle in the 5 cards? Does not look like it. We do see a Steward of Law come now with 1 Fate. With a Katana. Does Khrytos have a Let Go? If Khrytos has a Let Go, that'd be really strong. Nope, Khrytos passes.
Wow, what is that Gunzo got to be prideful about? All he did was sleep on the job.
Probably gonna see Military Void here. If Khrytos has Finger of Jade, he can break the Feast or Famine province. If not, he should attack a different province. He's looking for Shameful or Fertile Fields here. Losing Cloud the Mine at random really does suck. You know, you have this Doom Shugenja. Gonna void off this Venerable Historian, and then I would draw 4 cards if I was Khrytos next turn. I mean, I'm getting first player. I might even draw 5. I'd probably draw 5 and then just go for Error as my first conflict and be safe. You know, if Leenath wants to draw 1 card, I don't think he can stop my air attack. Hits Art of War, unfortunate here. Now this he does go air, interesting, as opposed to void. I definitely would have voided off the Venerable Historian. But now you can just bid 5 very safely. Yeah, I was gonna say he should keep this Doom Shugenja. So we see Doom Shugenja, another Master, and an Initiate. Probably gonna see Khrytos buy Doomed and then Initiate. Probably Initiate 1 Fate. You could buy the other Master, but I'd probably charge it if I was going to. I mean, QQ, I'm not a coward, so I would just draw 5 at 6 Honor. After voiding the Historian, my board is better, and I can go air first conflict. Now void first conflict is awkward, so he's gonna go water, but water can get blown up by Ready for Battle.
And you got to think that he's going to Lion's gonna switch to 5. I mean, they need cards, and they Resto Boogeyman's gone, so.
Interesting that he buys Initiate 0 Fate.
Yeah, because I mean, he just certainly doesn't want another Neat Master, and he's got a lot of Fate banked up. Maybe he is, just in case there's an honor problem, he can use the old Fate for 1 honor trade.
I usually do that when I'm at like 3 or less honor.
Yeah, 8 doesn't seem to be the point where you start worrying.
Yeah, I mean, you would go to 4 if you get 1 bit again. Like, I would be fine with that. I would still have 1 fate on this guy.
I mean, it probably won't be available to him, but the old Death Seeker Void would be a nice thing for Lion to get off in this case. But
yep, Khrytos gets passing fate. Leenath passes. Leaves LPB there. Signifies charge to me because he just drew 3 cards off of that. I don't know why Khrytos brought his bid down to 4 when he used the air ring. There's no Chitauri. There's no Chitauri. You know, I don't care. I even have this initiate ready. I have this initiate ready. Like, who cares?
Yeah, the bid of 2 is also super safe for Leenath. I mean, you need like a 1 to 4, I think, for the equal recruit to have gone away, which is really not that big of a penalty.
Oh, Jade Masterpiece is really sick here, right? So he's going to move the fate. Yeah. I mean, both players have a lot of fate right now, but it does kind of just take all the fate off the board.
Oh, yeah, especially if he's going to reprieve that master and all of the stuff, and that's going to be like.
Well, I mean, the master's not going to die, right? The master still has to lose the void conflict.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I mean. It could be around for like 2 or 3 more rounds. Like, that's a lot of value.
We're gonna see a conflict here by the master going for water, threatening about someone on Leenath's board. You know, getting your opponent who's ready for battle on a water conflict is the best case scenario. You know, you're trading not even a card for a card, and then you know Fury and Nita and Adept can then run amok with their abilities.
Oh, absolutely. And if he goes water. I mean, I'm sure he's, I guess, political. He's going to stand back up because he's still a beast on political.
Yeah, you could probably go political here. You know, if you hit Shameful Display, the Historian's already honored. It's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Interestingly, he's not attacking with the Master. This is fine too, actually. You know, these 2 characters are very strong in their own right. We could see a political attack by these 2 characters. We could even see a military attack by these 2 characters. You know, they have enough base strength.
Sure, up to 7.
Yeah, we can see military by this initiate here. That's fine too. Military water hits Shameful Display. Kind of awkward. You know, he's not going to be actually. The only character he can't beat in a conflict is Steward of Law, and Steward of Law's ability will make it so Shameful won't dishonor the initiate.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that he blocks with Death Seeker.
That's obviously a bit awkward with no fate on it.
Leenath needs to make sure how he uses his Shameful Display, because if Khrytos has charge here, we could see a charge on this other master. Like charge and then use a dice show to stand it, so that way when it dies you get it back.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to block with anyone, I would think the obstinate recruit, if you just want to stand in the way type of thing, would be the best option.
For the bow?
No, just to block. Oh, did he pass? Is he not defending? He's thinking about defenders, right?
If he doesn't defend, okay, he's gonna defend with Steward of Law. So Khrytos needs to make sure he is careful when he activates his initiate. So if he activates initiate, then it can actually be brought back to neutral by Shameful Display.
Right.
I would just charge my master here if I had charge. Oh, okay. So we see her for shame to bow initiate. I would have dishonor. Oh no, we can't dishonor. It's Steward of Law. Duh. Do we have a charge for this master?
I mean, the Steward of Law. Yeah,
the Steward of Law blocking is actually not even that big of a deal for Khrytos.
I think Khrytos likes that because Steward of Law presented an option, his only option to stop the Neat Master. Like if he could court games or or shame double.
Is he trying to bait this Shameful Display activation? I don't know. I don't know why he just paid a fate to a ring, and I don't know why he paid it to the Void Ring. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a weird play. Because Death Seeker Void is very appealing, right? For Lion.
Yeah, I would definitely have paid to the air ring.
Is he in a policy debate? Is that what that's for? It must be, right?
I don't know. I would not play a fan on my guy that's gonna leave. I would just debate 3 to 1.
Yeah, just debate with extra. This seems like a valuable card. Well, you could almost just save it and have the Neat Master policy debate someone. Maybe it's
Leenath should activate Shameful Display here, so it's still 3 to 1.
Right. But if you activate
it doesn't do anything.
now,
Grody, who cares? Who cares about the master? You have Steward of Law in the conflict. Master can't become dishonored.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see one bids here most likely. Leenath, you know, it's skill 1 to 5. Technically we could see a tie 5 to 1, but Leenath doesn't go for it. No charge actually.
But
Strength in numbers is probably the card I would take here. Discards for greater glory. Okay, yeah. Sure.
Kind of a instinctive reaction from most Lion opponents.
I just don't think I can lose against a military attack.
Well, and this, or even the value here is not particularly. If you don't see a charge, I mean, what he doesn't really.
I mean, it's I would probably still do it for 2 characters, but it's definitely not the best for greater glory ever. Yeah, like that's a pretty good bait for Leenath here. You know, Leenath still has a bunch of political buffs in his hand.
I mean, the knowledge here is very valuable. Like, he knows, okay, he has a steward, but no other shamefuls, etc. I mean, blocking. Yeah, I mean, certainly blocking with the Shigenja is not going to work if he wants to stop anything, stuff like that.
So if Leenath sends his 2 political characters in and hits Rally to the Cause, he gets absolutely destroyed. Because they both have dash militaries.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another policy debate? Sure. I would 5-bid if I was Leenath. I'm not gonna win on honor. But he loses another card. If he just 5-bids there, he saves the card, and Khrytos just discards a card.
Score game second time. Yeah, not a bad hit. Not super.
I would have taken court games strength in numbers, or court games Steward of Law.
Given that your Neaton Master is so big political, what do you think about the second policy debate there?
Well, I mean, if you don't have a court,
you're not learning anything, and you took a court games, it's okay, but
court games is pretty important. I mean, if you block on defense, hits shameful display. Deathseeker is really annoying here. Yeah, and he's attacking Void, of course. Yep. If he has a Cloud the Mind for Deathseeker, it's pretty cool, actually. If I had a weapon, I definitely would have sent my master in on that that water attack.
Yeah, to see a master second turn with only 1 sword on him, it's so strange. Usually he's gotten, you know, a big backpack full by now. So just, I mean, he knows it's in his hand, of course, but given just off box, the Doom Shigenja is not going to stop this attack, plus Shameful Display does nothing on any of the characters involved.
It gains you an honor.
Gains you an honor, that's true. So, not nothing, but usually you want a little bit more out of Shameful. I guess his Neat Master's just so, like, oh no, he's only got a political left against a political rival, like, yeah.
I mean, political rival has less political skill than Neaton Master, or they have equal.
At this point, yeah. I'm just thinking about where he's, you know, he wants to get his kind of like tempo breaks the Dragon's getting. Does it Neaton Master? I mean, he's going to need another card to break on political against political rival and Venerable Historian, right? It's going to be super.
Well, I mean, if you double box, then you're fine with that because you just
yeah.
you just get to escape on tempo.
Yep, that's true.
If he has Finger of Jade, it'd be really strong here to play in his Neaton Master to protect from this Deathseeker.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just thinking how he's going to actually prevent this break because he's only got 4 cards and Lion just boxes. And oh, he's got the favor. Sorry, should have seen the favor. Yeah, he's defending. So it's the other way around. He has to play a card to break.
Look, Soto, I'm not going to stop shuffling while I cast. That's just something you're going to have to deal with. Like this is something I do for fun, and when I'm sitting at my desk, I have a pile of cards that I shuffle.
Yeah. So he must have some card that is a valuable one that he's thinking about whether he's gonna utilize it or not.
Like People who like any class that's not Scorpion that tries to dishonor me as Dragon, they just never, it just never happens. You don't have the force to stop airings. And you definitely don't have the force if you don't have any cards.
Yeah, it seems like any dishonor strategy, unless it's Scorpion or a dedicated
Yes.
like Phoenix dishonor deck, is just tough against everyone. But yeah, Dragon especially. So he's got a Fate, so he could charge. So, I mean, might as well hold the Shameful off, I guess, obviously, because there's another conflict and another character could enter the field. And, I mean, it's really just gain that Fate and cost them one, gain that honor and cost them one honor. But, oh, policy debate the other way.
Both players bid 1 again.
Yeah,
he should take strength in numbers here.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's going to swing this fight. So.
Yep. There's the box. We're going to see activation of Shameful Display. I really hope Khrytos has something for this Void Ring that's about to go off. Otherwise, he just gave Leenath a Fate onto the Void Ring for no reason.
So with a fan in his hand as well, though. Let's see. Oh, 6.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's 8 to 8.
Stop, yeah.
No, you don't have to spend a card, Soto. Let's be real. You have to spend 1 card, and then you get to do it twice. I have to have favor for one of my characters, and then I have to have a specific card. You can just put you can just play. Sure. Well, you said a card each time. Oh, I see. And a card after the sentence. Sure.
Yeah. The dragon just prevents the break and
gets his master voided.
Gets his master voided. Of course, we know dragon got imports a very specific way to deal with that particular issue. So we'll see if he has the reprieve. So that was 3 policy debates in one round onto Lion.
Yeah, kind of medium usage. If he just played the first 2 correctly and left the for Greater Glory, he would have just had 1 more for next turn.
Yeah, so because you only have an entire, basically fresh hand that he won't know about if he wants. Although it seems to be going for honor pressure, so maybe he won't go for the bit 5.
I would attack Feast or Famine now. I would do Political Earth at Feast or Famine. I have 2 honored characters leaving play this turn. Potentially 3. I'm not worried about my honor.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see if Leenath trades breaks or blocks it. I guess he could do both. He has a good chance of blocking a break and getting his own. So.
Yep, there's Political Earth. Leenath does not defend. He just plays the fan from his hand. Just gonna take the break on Feast or Famine, lose the LPV. And then Leenath's gonna come crack back on fire to get the keeper. Loses the Crone at random. That's a pretty good hit. So his hand is Steward of Law.
And the fan's gone, so it's Steward of Law.
It's Steward of Law.
Right. Yes. Which I'm sure is the one he'd prefer to keep, because I think he's only played 1 shameful, 1 for shame so far.
Yeah. But I mean, he's low bidding, so.
Yeah.
Khrytos passes. Did he really not draw a weapon? That's so unfortunate. He's gonna lose Shameful here. And then Leenath's gonna be able to poke Rally out. Wait, he only attacked with one character.
Oh, and he attacked with the one that can be furied.
Wait, yeah.
That's...
if Khrytos has a Fury here, then he just Leenath like gets. Oh, I mean the Steward will come into the conflict, but it won't break.
Yeah, that's a very because I was thinking the same thing. Oh, maybe he's gonna stand for favor, but there's no need to stand for favor.
Oh, Khrytos passes.
Oh, that was lucky.
I don't know what Khrytos' hand was, but it doesn't seem very good.
No swords, no furies. That seems a bit rough.
Interesting that he dishonored the master here. I probably would have honored my rival. I don't care if this master is honored. I would have honored my rival so I could have multiple honor sources for
if you run
for Voice of Honor.
Yeah, you want to at least have.
But I guess this way both players are neutral and the master is less of a threat now. I don't know. He still has items.
Mm-hmm. It's a question for me with one card, and your opponent's at 6.
No, 7.
7 honor. I continue. I mean, I guess if you're going to stick with it, you're going to stick
with it.
He's at 6 now.
He reprieves this initiate. Ugh. I don't like that play. Just like I don't like putting the fan on my initiate.
I mean, with the fan on, you can see it, but it would seem more valuable to have it for the Neat Master next turn.
Well, it's just gonna be it can just be assassinated, and Leenath still has an assassination. I also just want my. I also would just prefer to gain the honor. We do see a swordsmith. Swordsmith will help find some.
Oh, swordsmith and 2 Imperial Storehouses is pretty clutch in a low draw game. That's
yeah, but he has 12 fates. Like he just didn't buy anything last turn. I would
say a rare buy of Yoruma.
It's not really that rare. I buy it against Crane a lot.
Mm.
And honored Yoruma with like a fan just murders Crane.
Oh, but we do get a Spirit Caller on the other side, which is a really good draw.
I mean, Spirit Caller is going to get clouded here, most likely. We're going to draw 5 cards. We're going to draw 7 cards plus the Swordsmith activation with 2 clouds left.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and he's got this. Yeah, and he's got the Swordsmith now.
You could buy Yoruma here if you want. He's fine. If I draw Charge, it's actually really sick. So if he pokes out Rally, you can then charge Yoruma onto Rally. Why are both players bidding 4? What is happening?
They're just switching it up.
Why are you scared? There's no Taturi.
Something different.
Like if I'm on 6 and I'm playing against Lion, I'm not scared because there's just no Taturi.
You're on 6, yeah, and virtually you're on 7, right?
Yeah. So the initiate.
Yeah, it's interesting, all right.
Yeah. They're both playing Good Omen now. Swordsmith finds another reprieve. Swordsmith is a good card, I hear. Good old Swordsmith crafting this condition. Hopefully Khrytos has a Cloud to Mind. If he didn't find one, it's really unlucky.
Yeah, and Khrytos, we've had only one sword played so far out of what, typically 8, most likely in this.
So he plays Tattoo Wanderer on his master to stop the covert from this political rival. We see Finger of Jade on his Swordsmith to protect against assassination.
But is a political rival going to attack first? I mean, I guess Tattoo Wanderer is just always good to have, but do we need to put it down now? Because it's not going to attack the face.
Well, if you don't put it down, he can. I mean, he could just attack Feast or Famine and go for the Stronghold break. Wait, why did he move? Why did he move the Fate?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, Air is the best one to have it on, so the Jade Masterpiece is not going to do that great of a night.
Yeah, like if Leenath wants to attack Air, I don't care. Like I'm still at 6 honor, and then Now I entice Leenath to attack a better ring. Wait, the Spirit Caller should not be attacking.
Especially with much.
Oh, he's gonna trigger Rally here. I don't like this.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering with the political rival if it was really gonna come in on the first attack.
So if you swap it to military, it's actually really sick here. So you swap to military. If you cloud the Spirit Caller, just cloud the Spirit Caller, and then he has to leave a favorable ground. If we see any crazy military shenanigans, we can see a charge Uruma and flip it back to political. I've done stuff like that. It's really sweet.
That's a cool play.
He's got LPB, double Gunso, Death Seeker in his graveyard. He's got a Kodo Toshiro also if he wants to just win the ring.
Mm-hmm.
We see Water being challenged anyway instead of Void.
I guess for the initiate, I guess. I suppose.
No, he's gonna bow Anytime Master if you want.
Just to waste this. I mean, by now I'm thinking he's got to have sword.
Yeah, so I guess it's gonna be the initiate. That's fair. I guess you gotta assume he has a weapon.
Just make him use a sword, but yeah.
So we see Anytime Master block. You just save Uruma for the if he has a charge, it's really sick with Uruma here because Leenath is gonna military attack Rally, and then you just charge Uruma, and then instead of charging a 2-strength character, you charge a 4-strength character because when it swaps to political, he's just got 4 strength, and then he gives you a fate. Khrytos is defended with skill 1. I'm not sure about this.
So you switched it over, which is interesting because you're losing just on the boxes, right?
Yeah.
So you must have, I'm sure, 7 cards. You got some tricks, but we'll see if the cloud comes out right away. Because if there's no cloud, then you're just losing.
Yeah, then LPB is gonna just bow at the board.
Yeah.
I would just block with my Anytime Master. I don't know why.
Could it be that he's got 7 swords in the last 19 cards? Interesting. Let go on the fan that was on the rival?
I don't know what's happening here.
Well, he's coming in water, so sure, the rival could defend at strength 8, but if it's the water, but I don't think that's what he's.
I guess he just doesn't have Call the Mind because we should have seen it first action.
Absolutely. So I would imagine LPB's coming back from the dead.
Yeah, and then it's gonna bow the Initiate, and then the Water Ring will threaten to bow on the Master.
Right.
Not the worst case scenario, honestly, if he has a weapon to just stand the Master.
No, I definitely agree that it's not terrible. Certainly, yeah, makes his turn a lot worse than it looked for him at the beginning.
Oh, he brings Death Seeker, but Death Seeker's not losing. Now I just pass. I do everything in my power to not lose.
Yeah, to not win, right? You just like, okay, take the Water Ring.
I would have only called Death Seeker if my opponent was winning. Now I'm just winning the Water Ring. I would just pass him. Yeah, Khrytos just passes. It's like, cool. You brought back Death Seeker. You got it. And then he sure. So he moves Gifted Tactician in, and he's gonna try and break with the box.
Okay.
I would take this. I would allow my opponent to break here. I don't care. I'm confident that I can. If I have any number of swords, I'm confident I can win here.
Even with the Death Seeker play, I mean, if somehow some weirdness happened, you know he has another reprieve in his hand. Khrytos has another reprieve in his hand, so you can't.
Well, you can't kill the Master, but you can kill the Master at the end of the turn.
At the end, yeah, you can get one last turn. It just seems like the bow with the LPB would just be more valuable. But
if I can get up to strength 3, if I'm Khrytos, I would play like a skirmisher and then box. Like if I can stall out line for my stronghold for one more turn, that's perfect. It's also not even that big of a deal because Lion's going second next turn.
Second next turn.
So
yeah.
you'll be on their stronghold first.
And you have the reprieve for the Neat Master, so he's going to be on the Lion stronghold next turn.
Yeah. So you just attack Fertile Fields here. Lion has no fate. See Pathfinder's Blade. I guess you can attack Shameful Display now. I would just attack Fertile Fields with my Initiate with this fan and honor status, Political Void. I guess the Initiate. No, he would need another fan, which is why I don't know why I played that Let Go on that first fan, because then a fan now stops the political break.
Sure.
I want to break on political here.
I mean, if you had another sword for your Neat Master, though, wouldn't you just go political and then military on the stronghold?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just I guess if I have the sword, then sure. If I don't have the sword, then obviously I want to attack with my Initiate.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but if you have the sword, it could be game because he's got covert.
Yeah, you're gonna cover. You're gonna cover political on the stronghold here. Should be Political Void. He has to defend though, is the thing.
Does he? It's
a bonsai plus. I guess he can't play Way of the Lion. A bonsai plus a katana kills him.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I guess it depends on my hand.
I guess, yeah, Fury's off, so with Keeper, so yeah, you have to do something.
Sure, Khrytos just goes and breaks Shameful Display. Gonna void off the Rival if I had to guess.
But there's been only one conflict character played, right, as an attachment? No, two. There's been two Tattoo Wanderers played, I believe, so.
Wait, he discarded a face-down card. Khrytos, no! Don't be bad.
Have you never watched
me stream? Especially versus Lion. Lion and Crab are like the two and Unicorn. I mean, I know you don't play against Unicorn that often, but like those are the three clans that discarding face-down cards is just actively a negative.
Well, there's a Spirit Caller right on the field.
Yeah.
To look at.
What if you just like flipped over a Taturi and do a spin for him?
Both the reminders of why you don't do face-down.
So there's a sword.
See the sword. So.
Wait, he broke on military. I guess he can break on political too. It doesn't matter.
He can, yeah.
It's just easier to break on military on the second attack.
Absolutely, it would have been way easier to break on. Yeah, but that's.
I mean, if you have enough, if you have all political buffs in your hand, also that it doesn't matter.
Well, he still has his box. I mean, he's got 3 on the Initiate, so he's gonna. Like I said, he's gonna probably have. Still
Joe, you're gonna do that, and it's gonna lose you a game, and I'm just gonna cackle. Like, not even laugh. I'm gonna cackle. Wait, Leenath passes conflict opportunity. Why? You're not even gonna bluff.
Yeah. I was supposed to say. I mean, that's a clear sign you don't have a bonsai and a sword.
I mean, you just don't have any recourse because your opponent has a covert.
And it'd be even.
So 3, 5, 6. So it's 10, 12. I mean, Khrytos just has lethal on board.
Yeah.
So it's 5 from the Initiate, 3 from the Masters, 8. Oh no, sorry, 4 from the Master. Actually, wait, he's 1 short on board. 5 plus 4 is 9, 11. Yeah, he's 1 short on board.
Yeah, if he would have went like fire with the Keeper, he would. On numbers.
Yeah, if he had just broken Shameful Display on political, he very easily breaks the stronghold on military.
Yeah.
But you know, I hope he has any single buff. A Tattooed Wanderer.
And a Tattooed Wanderer covert, so not attacking was just a really play.
like I said, you're just not gonna bluff.
Yeah.
Leenath does not defend. Leenath passes. All right, literal any buff. A Court Games, a Tattooed Wanderer. You know, just anything.
And I don't think there's
a fan, like the third fan, or I guess second fan.
And the issue still is its ability, so even a court games, counter court games can't stop it.
Yep.
Anything.
And there's the fan. But oh, okay, yeah, he removes the katana. And that's gonna be the game. If you get court games, you court games the initiate, and then you
buy it back.
Yeah, you buy it back.
Money fixes everything.
All right, well, that was a very interesting game.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup. I mean,
yeah. Obviously, it's not, like Dragon just has to stall you out very, very shortly because you're basically getting 1 break per turn, and Dragon can very easily get 2 breaks per turn.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But you know, victory to the Dragon Clan, awesome, great to see.
Oh well, the admins will have to have a reconciliation.
Yeah, so we had admin versus admin being casted by an admin. The famous copy of Test still undefeated. So Khrytos is victorious. Oh man, Khrytos will be playing against Joe potentially, or Sly Knight, depending on who wins. For the next round here. So tune in for that game at 5 p.m. Eastern time, Joe. Looks like tomorrow 5 p.m.
Go Crab.
Yeah, Crab vs. Crane. Joe's saying it won't be me. No. when did it get moved to? Friday morning. Okay. What time? Tell me. Message me what time so I can change it on the spreadsheet. 10 a.m. All right. I can go edit that. All right.
Well,
so yeah, that's gonna do it for the game. Thanks for casting.
And yeah, I've new baby came, so I've been pretty busy. I haven't been able to get in on very many of these. So
yeah, no problem, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. Take it easy, man.
Bye.